Hi, guys.
So,
Welcome to... Don't ever interrupt me again.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome to Pop Culture Unboxing, where we cover all of the stuff coming out of the DC Fandome, where they pleasure all the fans' domes.
Ooh. Ooh.
What?
I don't know.
Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Well,
I think I might have taken that the wrong way.
what did you... Why?
I mean, it's not appropriate.
I mean, I figured most of their fans are probably bald like Lex Luthor. So, like... Why? What'd you think?
Don't worry about it. Family-friendly show.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Before you so rudely interrupted me, Zach, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to apologize for the interruption. There was just enough of a pause
I was gonna
where I
interrupt
started
you.
to panic, and I was like, oh, was I supposed to respond? And then I responded. It was 100% a panic response.
Ryan saw right through that. You didn't, though.
It was like, Ryan looked at me, and I was like, was I supposed to respond? It was me.
Thanks for the help, Ryan.
I never, when you do that, I never respond because I never know what is which, so I just choose not to take part. Sometimes it's a joke, sometimes it's not, so I choose to not take part. I like the fact that you're like, what were you going to apologize for? I was like, I interrupted you to apologize for interrupting you.
Well, it was 100%. It was like, all right, he's starting, and then it was like, oh no, I've messed up. It was just increasingly more panic
Ryan went
building
to stop
inside.
the timer.
Yeah, I stopped to reset the timer.
And then it was like, and then I said something, and you were like, never interrupt me. I was like, oh God, I did something worse. It just keeps building. And I'm like, I need to apologize or I'll never feel okay the rest of this podcast.
If it makes you feel better, that's exactly what I was hoping
It became
for.
literally what we were just talking about, like the employee boss. Like the boss is overusing
Not
his
again.
power by saying, don't ever interrupt me.
Don't ever interrupt me.
Afraid of getting fired. Zach, Matt, how you guys doing?
I'm doing well.
Did you guys watch
Zach, how are you doing?
I'm living, keeping the opposite from happening.
Did you guys watch the DC Fandome?
Of course
event?
not.
You didn't?
No.
Am I the only one that's excited for DC stuff nowadays?
Yeah.
There's no other.
Yeah.
human
You may
being?
be the only DC fan.
After what's happened to them, yeah, with all the layoffs and then immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like a bunch of layoffs and then a week later celebrated all things DC.
Oh, my God.
This is so good. Yeah.
Well, they
Guys,
did a
thanks
good
for
job,
putting all this
apparently.
together.
I never heard of the layoffs.
Yeah,
so.
there was a big layoff where a good proportion of people were laid off.
Yikes.
And only one person got moved that was like reported that got moved to a different department.
Imagine being that person.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
hey, Jim, all of your coworkers are going away, but you're cool.
yeah.
We're sending you to accounting.
Well, yeah. So they all, and then I think a week later they announced the DC Fandome event, which is the celebration of all DC things. Everyone's just like, well, that's
You know
a
what
little
they
on
did
the
is they
nose.
paid a bunch of people to come up with the DC Fandome thing, and then said, "All right, we got it all set up. See ya."
The bad thing is this isn't even the last one. We have a second one
Another fandom.
in September. There's two of them. It's
Wow.
kind of like what the
What are they going to call it this time? The Fan
It's
Bowl?
DC Fandome 2.
Oh,
Like
man, the sequel's coming out real quick now.
It's
Yeah.
going to be even bigger than the
Well,
Dome
that's
of the
because they don't
Rock.
have to work any hard. All they do is just put on CGI effects, and that's
I
it.
guess that's true.
That's
Yeah.
all you have to worry about. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in this, man. We had an announcement of 2 new video games that people were like, "Yay!" I guess. Whatever.
I'm sure it'll be better than Marvel's Avengers.
Well, I'm gonna find out in like a week.
Yeah.
And then they had all of their movies get more about their movies, which
Yeah.
one of them I thought was not happening, which was the Black Adam teaser, which was kind of an interesting teaser because all it was art, just
Yeah.
like the art. It looked like someone like what they used to try to present what
The
their
Suicide
vision
Squad
was.
one wasn't much different, but at least they showed behind the scenes.
Yeah, which I mean that's a lot better with
Yeah.
some scenes. I mean they showed a finished scene from that.
Yeah.
So I guess let's first.
Let's start.
Yeah, let's start with
Okay,
the Black
let's
Adam
start.
teaser.
Yeah, we'll start with Black Adam.
What did you guys think of Black Adam?
I mean,
Man,
it was art.
this is one of those cases where we need to have like the glass things. It took so much to not throw this at you. I was like, yeah, this
That means
is
I'm doing my
You
job
get
well.
it? I was like squeezing
All
it.
right, let's start with the Black Adam thing.
All right, what'd you guys think? I mean, you said it was just art.
Yeah.
Did it pump you at all? Do you care? Do you want to know anything?
I mean, really, to be honest with you, until DC actually put something out that people come to me and say, hey, look, it's actually worth it. Go watch it.
I did.
Nothing.
I did.
I don't know.
And you
You
ignored
like
me.
the Harley Quinn movie. I don't know if I can trust your opinion on these.
Why? Did you see it? Wait, did you watch the movie? Did you see the Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey movie?
I don't need to answer that question.
Oh, he did.
exactly. Wait, did you?
I feel personally attacked.
Did
here.
you see it?
I feel personally attacked.
Did
I can't
you
believe
see
you're
it?
attacking me.
Stop being a social justice warrior. Did you see it or not? Don't hide behind this. It's a personal attack. What are you, Brie Larson?
Oh, got him.
Is it because? Well, no, I'll stay away from that.
Did you see it or not?
I didn't need to. Did you see the?
Yes, you did need to see it.
Oh no. Did you?
I'm not
look.
gonna-
Did you look at the numbers for it? It did worse than any DC movie out there.
Yes, that's
And you
because
liked
everyone already assumed it wasn't good. But
So-
if you went and spent the money to see it, you'd find out it actually was pretty good.
So-
that is a popular review in all of the reviews. Like, this movie got an unfair chance and failed based on the past, but it was actually one of the best movies in the DC lineup. Come at me, bro.
Hold on.
'cause I have enough.
Who? Other than you, who said that?
The reviews. I'm bringing up IMDb's reviews or whatever
Okay,
it is.
hold on. I've seen what makes Hollywood clap. I don't trust them.
It's it's critics. Back to
I've
Black
seen what
Adam.
gives Hollywood the clap.
Black Adam teaser. Let's go. So, you guys have any questions about Black Adam? Do you want to know anything? No?
Actually, yeah.
Really?
I
It's a
would like to
sequel
know
to
a little
Shazam, right? Did you
Kinda.
see Shazam? Shazam.
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 That
Did
old,
Zack-
Yeah, I've seen that genie movie.
I knew you saw it.
No, I have not.
It's a good movie.
It's a
Although
good
I
movie.
did
It's a
hear
genie.
Shazam was
Wait,
really
this
good.
is us telling you about a good DC movie, which means you have to go see it.
Yeah, I will go see Shazam because that one was given.
Are you having trouble over there?
No, I'm getting angry. I'm getting really fire him.
Am I even getting paid for this?
No, probably not. Not yet.
But
No, someday. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
cross your
But no,
fingers.
no. On an honest note, I have had a lot of people say that Shazam was actually a fun movie.
Shazam's really good.
But
It's really good.
the Birds of Prey one, knowing that it didn't do very well on the box offices, like
Yeah.
it may be it might not be a bad movie, but knowing that it didn't do very well, it's one of those things where I can.
That's not a good way. That's how you miss out on some classics. That's like saying every movie that has ever been a cult classic is bad. Like
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Boondock Saints is a fantastic film. It just didn't do good because the marketing was bad. That's the same way with Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey did bad because of marketing and the fact that it's part of this DCEU, which a lot of people in the past.
Time may tell.
It is a dumb argument to say this film can't be good just because of the money it made.
I'm not saying it can't be good. But what I'm saying is,
But I mean, you're going
if it was that good, people would have went out to go see it after word of mouth. But it
they
did
did-
worse
well, no.
than any other DC movie that's
well,
been
the
put
thing
out
is,
yet.
everyone didn't
no,
go.
there's no way it did worse.
Yeah, it
than
did.
any of them.
Look it up. Look at the box office numbers. I believe Birds of Prey was the worst DC
Oh,
grossing.
Birds of Prey. I thought we were still on Shazam. TBH fam.
Birds of Prey.
Box office.
Jeez.
Oh, and it had Obi-Wan in it too. 201 million USD. Suicide Squad did worse.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. Yeah,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, like
Or no, it didn't.
No, it did better.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even Lego Batman did better.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
Lego,
Zach,
Lego Batman was.
See,
I
really
accept you were right.
And that's kind of what I'm getting at is that like it was the worst possible one, and like I liked Man of Steel. Like it wasn't like phenomenal, but it was good. But
I like them all. I think that you should at least give it a chance and watch it. It's actually a really funny movie.
one of these nights
for
we'll have
what
a
it
DC
is.
night, and I will watch every single one of these with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, I can't sit through some of these longer ones again.
I mean, I'm not watching Suicide Squad again.
No, I've
yeah.
seen
Can we go
Suicide
back to
Squad
the
now.
DC Fandom event? Because instead of me getting
Yeah, let's
angry
go.
and
Fine.
getting
Let's go.
mad at Zach. All right, so
Black Adam, sequel to
But
Shazam.
did you say you actually had questions about Black Adam?
Well, yeah. So I know that Black Adam is like the antithesis of Shazam. So like, what is
Yeah.
so? Give a little bit more background.
So Black Adam is where Shazam comes out in like Shazam himself, who used to be Captain Marvel, took place in our time.
Mm-hmm.
Black Adam was kind of like the original Shazam, but he was more of an anti-hero, more of a villain,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't follow he didn't really follow the beliefs of the elders that gave him his power. So I'm trying to say something without spoiling it because there is some stuff with the Shazam film that go back to this, but the elders locked Black Adam away after he basically stopped his people from being enslaved. by like these rich. It's basically an old tale of what it was like for the Jews back in Egyptian time. So and he got his powers and he saved all them, but he did it in a way where he killed and destroyed more than he did good.
So he's like a warlord Moses.
Yeah. So this Black Adam is going to take place where he like was released.
That would be a much cooler name for a villain. Warlord Moses. That's what they should have called it.
Warlord Moses. Yeah, but well. Yeah, Black Adam. You're right about the whole. They have a lot of names that start black blank, like Black Lightning, Black Adam. How would Black Lightning even work? Oh. But yeah, that's so. They casted this a while ago with The Rock, but they had like there was no work being done on it until.
I don't know how the
Warlord
Rock does
Moses.
with
He'll part the
villain.
seas that run red with the blood of his enemies,
or even being anti-hero.
Well,
he doesn't do very well with.
He's an anti-hero in the Fast and Furious stuff, right?
huh?
Who watches Fast and Furious anymore?
Me.
I don't know, but
Hobbs and Shaw was good. I don't
dude,
care
I've
what
never
anyone
watched
says.
any of them.
I watched like the first 3, then I was like, "Oh, okay, you guys need to stop, please."
Never watched
Those movies are such dumb fun. I can't help but love them.
Maybe someday.
Oh, I do understand their appeal, but
Yeah.
I definitely don't like after a certain number. I'm like, okay, it's the same thing with.
Yeah.
Well,
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
yeah, that was also
That
we got to see the trailers of what this is. So what we know now is that it's going to be 4 1-hour parts that show up on HBO Max. They showed off scenes of what they changed, what they've added. He used that song that he likes to use all the time, the Hallelujah song.
Yeah.
From The Watchmen. And
Wait, that's how you remember Hallelujah?
no, I'm saying
Everyone knows it came from Shrek.
no, the Hallelujah. It did. Is it the same version though?
No.
Because the same singer, the same version that they use there is the same version they use in The Watchmen in one of the worst, like weirdest sex scenes in any film.
Yeah,
I've
no.
ever
It's
seen.
a different version than the one from Shrek, and the one from Shrek is different from the original.
Yeah, but that's what I said.
It's
I was
ironic
wondering if it's a
considering
Shrek
it's about
version.
betrayal of love, not
Wait, what?
Well,
the song itself.
oh.
well, technically,
Well,
that's
no
what
wonder
happens.
it plays when it plays in Shrek.
Well, technically, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
happens,
exactly.
though.
It fits right in. Well,
Yeah.
Shrek is also one of those ones where all their songs, like it sums up what's going on in the title of the song, so you know what's going on with it.
but
And
like,
it plays really well.
But they don't let. What's great about Shrek? Total tangent here. Is it uses the like the times they use pop music are like they're not huge scenes for the movie. The movie doesn't trust pop songs to carry the emotional weight of the movie.
Hey man, why
so
don't
when
you...
it's actually time for the movie to like have weight, it uses its own music.
So when are you gonna quote the YouTuber that said all that?
Sideways.
There you go.
Yeah, he was a great
Good job.
YouTuber.
Good.
Yeah.
Cite your sources.
Did I
kids.
make you watch that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen a lot
Yeah,
of his
I really
videos.
like. Anytime I talk about music and movies and stuff like that, I probably learned it from Sideways.
Yeah.
Great YouTuber. Check him out.
But yeah, I will give you watching these trailers. This did
man.
look like a better movie.
It looks so much better.
Although I will give it, it's
kind
kind of cheap that they get 4 hours and the original only got 2.
Well, that's the thing is like everyone's like,
Well,
everyone is screaming like, "Wow, this looks good. We're finally getting some of those scenes." What I'm okay with that, but like the one comment someone says, "Wow, Steppenwolf looks so much better." It's like, yeah, it's because Zack had hindsight to realize that a full CGI,
Well, and
this full
plus-
CGI character sucks. So I'm going to make him look better.
and plus, this one's not going to have Flash and Cyborg come out of nowhere. It looks like.
No, it looks like we're going to get like a little bit more of a backstory.
Wonder if we're going to find out where Central City is in relation, because we know in those movies, Metropolis and Gotham are on opposite sides of a river.
Yeah, Central City is going to be so. I guess
Is there a third river that Central City?
No, so it's actually the river. The center river is the city. So like they just let the water run through Central City.
Oh, I
That's
see.
why.
Okay.
So so technically Central City is in between Metropolis and
Okay.
Gotham City.
And we find out that Central City is actually like a colony of Atlantis.
Yes.
Okay, I like
And
it.
it looks like it's not in water, but that's all because they haven't done the Flashpoint event yet.
Yeah, they haven't, and they haven't done the CGI for the water. in those
yeah.
parts.
Yeah. Didn't you see that girl was floating in the air when she was
Yeah.
about to get hit by that car?
Okay, just so you guys understand, I totally thought you guys were going like riffing off on a joke, and then like about halfway through it, I realized, oh wait, no, they're serious. This is actually where this place
it
is.
Yeah, you're right. That's all real.
Zach, no, we're not serious.
Zach,
With
you
this-
took the joke. You did the joke opposite. The joke was at the end, not the beginning.
I'm so confused.
all of that was a joke.
That's how you know someone does not belong in a DC conversation.
Yeah.
well, no, but like it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, it's plausible that they would make something this stupid.
So here's the best way that I can explain where Central City is. So you know how let's pitch Metropolis is New York City. That's like New York City.
Okay.
Gotham is Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Central City is like Philadelphia. Gross Philadelphia.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have listeners.
At
in
least it's
Philly.
not Cleveland.
Yes. Or
Well,
Akron.
There goes some. Wow, there's 3 different cities that'll never listen to our podcast.
Yeah. No, Akron's
listen,
a nice city.
If you're
I
from
take that
there,
back.
you know what we're talking about.
So
Yes.
here's the
if you need
question.
help, let us know. We will come
Also,
get
if you,
I'm not helping
It
her.
is literally criminal that you guys have not killed Gritty yet. Just saying, Philadelphia. He's
You
an
leave
abomination.
Gritty alone.
Gritty is an abomination,
Gritty's a good.
and you know it.
Gritty is going to be a member of the Justice League. You know when they said support unite the 7?
Oh, okay.
He's the 7th.
From underwater Philadelphia.
It's not harsh.
From underwater Atlantis Colony, Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Central City. Got it.
underwater where Philadelphia belongs.
Shazam takes place in Philadelphia.
Ugh.
Did you know
You're
that?
Right.
Do you remember? Because they say it's in Philly. So like Philadelphia exists, but like Pittsburgh is
Hey,
Gotham
remember how
City.
Shazam stole the bus falling off a bridge scene from The Tick?
Yeah, I do remember that. All right, back to this because
Yeah.
we can't stay on topic for very long today. So the question really I have about Justice League: do you guys want to actually watch the Justice League, and then when these come out, sit down together and watch each hour part? And
I'll wait till all 4 of them are out if they don't release them at the
and
same
just
time.
binge watch them for 4 hours.
Yeah, watch it like a 4-hour movie.
Sounds good to me.
I'm all about that. Take those bathroom breaks in between.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of it though? Like, do you like what they're doing?
It
Do
looks
you
like it'll be
the
a
look?
bigger movie.
Does it look cooler, better?
I'm sure most of the action scenes are going to be the same.
It did seem to give a little bit more of a here's what you're going to see in the movie, which
Yeah.
I think a lot of movies have gotten away from in their previews, where it's like we want it to be so mysterious that you don't know what's going to go on. But in this one, it actually did look a little bit more like, okay, you're going to get to see the characters that are in it. You get to see who the bad guy is. Like,
Well, it's
you get
because
to
we
see what's
already
gonna
know
go
the
on.
story.
Yeah.
Now it looks like that. It just looks like we're gonna see Zack Snyder's original vision
Yeah.
of how it's all gonna lead to the Nightmare Batman scene.
But-
like that's what I think.
More of what the opposite of what you were saying, Zach, is the trailer where you don't see it doesn't tell you much of what's going to happen. Is the Batman one?
Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
looked-
Let's move. We'll move to that one last.
Well, no. Let's cover it next because we're not going to be talking about it that long.
Okay, fine. We'll talk.
We'll
My-
save the best for last.
Cool.
We'll
My-
save the best for last.
Okay, fine. My show notes got screwed. But obviously, I mean, you had different opinions of what was the best.
Yeah, we did. Because and we actually discovered this earlier when we were rewatching all these trailers, is that Ryan and I have very different opinions of this.
Yeah. So Matt Reeves, the Batman,
Yes.
exists,
But not Matt Reeves playing the Batman.
No, Matt Reeves directed. This
Yeah.
is called The Batman. We got a trailer for that, which I didn't think was going to happen,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's the common thing with most of these movies. What we got, I didn't think we were ever going to get. I thought we were just going to get like a panel where they talk about it, but
Yeah.
we're never going to see like scenes, trailers, or sneak peeks or anything like that. So this Matt Reeves Batman, the Batman,
The
looks
one where we
really
find
cool.
out that second place in the Triwizard Tournament gives you the cape and cowl.
Wow, Harry Potter reference. Good job.
Yeah.
I forgot that he was Cedric Diggory.
Yeah.
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric Diggory.
Diggory. Okay.
You
Is
thought
it
I was
the
going to make a
same guy?
Twilight reference.
No. What?
Is that the same guy?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
guy from he dies.
Oh, I thought.
Wait, does
I
that
thought it
count
was
as second
different.
place if he doesn't finish? Because he
Yes.
technically dies.
The other two get kicked out earlier.
yeah,
He makes it to
Yeah,
the maze
in-
with Harry.
in-
Then he
yeah,
gives his life.
But he touches the cup, but then he dies. So does that count as finishing? Because the
Yeah.
cup was supposed to teleport them to the.
He still got closer to the end than
They-
the other
yeah,
two did.
but he was supposed to show up to the center, right?
So
Yeah.
this is how it works.
Does
They both-
elimination still count as second place?
Yes.
So this is
Okay.
how it works. They both touch the cup at the same time, and then Diggory dies immediately. Harry gets to go back and just say he won.
That's right. Yeah.
That's true. That's a But that's how all of the stories of Harry Potter happen.
They're kind of simple.
Something happens and Harry just says that this happened. But no one's around to see it.
So yeah, it's like after
Except
he comes
for
back,
his two friends, and then who one of them nobody likes because she's half human, so nobody trusts her. So I don't know why they would be like, yeah, that definitely happened, Hermione. Whatever. And then the other one is a complete idiot who just so happens to know how to play chess. Doesn't realize, and also breaks his wand.
And comes from a family that everyone considers to be hillbillies,
also,
magic hillbillies.
Now I'm going to go on a tangent. You ever realize the whole story of Harry Potter makes no sense?
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of coincidences.
Uh-huh.
It all happens by sheer luck.
But he's the chosen one.
Yes, he's the chosen one, but in the end, it's some other kid that gets picked on all the time who ends up saving the day.
I'm sorry, did you see him in those last couple movies?
Well, no, not true.
He was kind of a hunk.
It was,
but the thing is, but he even had a stupid name. He was a kid that no one liked.
What was
Neville
his name?
Longbottom.
There it is.
And then he was the one that killed the snake. By the way,
he killed the snake, but he didn't kill.
He did.
Voldemort.
He killed Voldemort because technically he's the one that killed the last Horcrux.
Did you? No, he killed the last Horcrux, but that means that Voldemort can be killed now. And Harry is the one who finishes off Voldemort.
I thought all of his soul was in each of those. So once they were all killed,
no.
he
So
died.
it splits. So in order to make a Horcrux, you have to kill someone, and it'll split your soul. Then you can put a part of your soul in. So you still exist, but then you have a way to come back.
Okay.
So he did that enough to where he had 7 of them. So when Neville kills Nagini, it is the last Horcrux. So now Voldemort can be killed, and he won't come back.
But
and then Harry goes out and beats him.
The cat's butthole cut would be great, but I want to see the Voldemort nose cut.
Yeah, me too, actually.
The one where he has a nose.
Wait a minute. I ain't getting off this. But still, Harry wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for Neville just being in the right spot with the right weapon at
Harry
the right
wouldn't have
time.
survived
really
any of the
excited
books
about
if it wasn't for somebody else in the right spot at the right
That's what I
time.
mean.
in it.
What a ridiculous
the voice that is speaking in that trailer really sounds like Bane with that kind of muffled voice, and I'm really excited about that because I really want to see Bane again. It doesn't sound like Tom Hardy, but you know what? I'll take whoever I can get at this point because you know what? Bane is just so cool with his muscles and his strength and killing Batman or something.
Buddy, it's
going to
be the Riddler.
I don't want it.
Anyway,
Edward Norton Riddler.
Yeah, no. That's great. No, Edward Norton's not playing the Riddler.
That was a phenomenal transition.
The Batman looks really cool.
That
I like
derailed it. Let's go.
I like it.
Although-
I like the idea. I like what they're doing.
Although I mentioned this earlier, it does look like when Batman was a young boy, his father took him into the city to see a marching band and told him that one day.
See, this is where if we had
Stop. Don't interrupt him.
I forget the rest of the lyrics now because I'm
He
panicking.
can join the Black Parade.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like, think of that. When you watch this trailer, think of that song. Like,
that's
it's-
okay.
it's
Don't worry.
so it.
You're
Yeah.
not the first person to tell me that he looks like an emo kid in most of the scenes. Whatever. It's,
Yeah, I don't
still looks
know
cool.
how I feel about this Batman.
Well, it makes more sense when you realize it's the year 2 of when Bruce Wayne came back from training to be Batman. So he doesn't know how to run a company. He doesn't care about being Bruce Wayne. And I think that's what this film is going to show you is not only is it going to show that he's the greatest detective, but he also, as Mary said, there's more of him and Alfred's relationship that in this film, which is most likely in most of the comic books, Alfred is what brings Bruce back to being Bruce Wayne as well as Batman.
Who is Alfred? I don't think we saw him in this. We heard
It's
him.
Andy Serkis. He's playing Alfred.
Okay.
We heard his voice at one point.
Is he going to be a Kiwi or is he going to be?
No,
What?
he's not.
He's from New Zealand, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
I forget where Andy Serkis is from.
I don't know.
At this point,
But
there's been so many Batmans, I can't remember who's
to
who.
go back and like what this tells is since they've said that this is like his second year, which is why he's working with the police, but they don't trust him.
Oh no, he's
yet.
British.
What happens usually is when Bruce comes back, he doesn't have any. Again, he doesn't have any want to be Bruce Wayne. He doesn't care. He wants to just be Batman.
Oh, he's cast in Venom:
And-
Let There Be Carnage, by the way.
He's in everything. He's the white Samuel L. Jackson.
So my brain, for a moment, connected because it shows his
Yes.
upcoming movies are the Batman and Venom 2, and my brain just said, "Oh yeah, those are he'll be in the Venom 2." I thought Venom and Batman were.
You
never
thought
mind.
that? I get what you're trying to say, but so I think that's what this is. Is like he doesn't look like Bruce Wayne. He doesn't look like a guy who's clean and looks like he's gonna be, and I think that's where Alfred's going to pull him back into that. And this is how we're going to get there, because this is also the Riddler, who I'm pretty sure already knows who Batman is. Mm-hmm. And Batman is going to, like, he's going to be fighting for that. I believe that's what they're going to do. Because it looks like the Riddler is going to be the main baddie, unless there is a main baddie that we don't know yet. And they make it look like it's the Riddler, you know?
I mean, and there's also the potential of there being two and him just being the main focus.
Yeah. So I think that you may find it more. I think you'll be more surprised.
Oh, he's directing Venom too. I forgot about that.
Oh wow, didn't know that. But I think you'll start to get around Edward Cullen being Bruce Wayne soon. I think you will once you get into it.
Like it is interesting. Like, in I'm not trying to be mean here. His jawline fits when he has the mask on. But the rest of him just does not look like Batman. Like, it looks like some scrawny kid at a convention that just has a really strong jawline that was like, you know what? I can make this work. It just never looked below his neck.
Well, have you ever seen the first bat suit?
The
very first, like, actual bat suit appearance?
Like in real life?
No, like in the comic books.
No.
So this is what it actually looked like. He had purple.
That's weird.
He had the purple. That's what I mean. So it didn't look right, and that's what this is. This is Batman who, because he has. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the only bat suit we see.
Is that the bat suit we saw?
It looks kind of like this. It's real scrawny. It's doesn't have like a complete bat symbol. I'm willing to put money down that this is not the only bat.
The Justice League Batman we saw, Ben Affleck's.
Yeah.
Is Batman transitioning more and more into looking like what's his name from Into the Spider-Verse? Is eventually Batman is just going to look like
the noir Spider-Man?
No. Like Kingpin.
Oh,
Batman eventually just going to look like
small
Kingpin.
head on a towering body.
An enormous body, yeah.
But no, yeah, if you actually, so like just as for context, what we did was we looked up the different Batmans, but if you look at this newest Batman and you just look at the headshots, it looks like he's gonna look and act the part of Batman. Yeah. And then when you actually see him in the trailers, it's just like, this does not fit.
I think that we will be surprised. And
he needed to put on more weight.
But here's the other thing. This is a film that we have no idea what it's about. We don't know much about it right now.
It's about Batman.
We know that. But they didn't show very much. In fact, they left it up to interpretation of when this movie's going to come out. As you pointed out, it literally, because of the way they put the ending year with the question marks, it could, as would you say, it could come
question mark 0, question mark 1. It could come out in 3021 for all we know.
Yeah. So
or 2051.
I think. Look, I know everyone. Some people are mixed about this, but a lot of people seem to like it. I'm into the idea. I think we don't knock it till you give it a chance. Like, give it a chance.
How are they going to make the Riddler cool?
He already looks pretty cool. He looks like a psychopath.
Edward Norton is my one and only Riddler. Jim Carrey.
I was going to say, when was Edward Norton the Riddler?
I think I got his name mixed up because of Edward Nigma. Edward N is like Edward Nigma, Edward Norton.
Oh, that's stupid. Let's move to the next one. Wonder Woman 1984. This one
first trailer was better.
Yeah, the first trailer made it look colorful and exciting. This second one made me feel less.
It looks
exciting.
generic and boring.
I'm glad they showed the first one. Cheetah makes me mad. The cheetah thing makes me mad.
I just don't care.
I get that you don't care. I
told you the one thing this trailer made me feel.
I wish your dad was here.
He'd probably be more into it.
Your dad and I could have been geeking out, having a great time. I would have friends.
All I see is when I watch Chris Pine in there, all I see is sadness because he's not going to be Captain Kirk again, probably.
You need to let go, man.
No.
Let go.
You need to let go of the old Wonder Woman trailer you saw and realize that it's going to be another generic, terrible superhero movie.
I already did.
Well, I already gave up on Wonder Woman on the first movie when I saw that it was effectively a Captain America knockoff.
If you are telling me that you hated Wonder Woman,
I didn't watch it because it looked like a
It
Captain
fell-
America
the-
knockoff.
The villain.
Okay.
No,
No.
the villain. The final
this is a
villain. It
different
fell
argument.
apart.
the final villain fell apart. But
Hold on. This is a
stuff
different
what
argument.
he just said there is the reason
This is
that
a
makes
different
me
argument.
so mad because he's now trying to say that a movie sucks without even seeing it.
No.
Now
I'm not.
second movie where he's
This
just
is-
like, look like Captain America, didn't want to see it. Get out of here.
No. This is a different argument. I'm not saying.
No.
No. Let me finish.
No, I'm not letting you finish.
So,
I'm done with
not,
you.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying it was good. I didn't see it. What I'm saying is I was never interested because it looked like they just decided, you know what, Captain America looked good. Like they did with Suicide Squad where they're like, you know what, Guardians of the Galaxy look good. And I was like, I'm not going to go give you guys my money to go watch another Captain America movie with a woman.
Are you talking about this Suicide Squad? James Gunn Suicide Squad?
Not James Gunn's Suicide
other
Squad.
one?
The original.
Oh, I didn't think the other one was going to be very good at all.
And that's exactly what I thought. I was like, okay, you're effectively making Captain America 2.0.
Yeah.
It's a woman this time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna go watch the same movie with a different character.
God,
and then I
wish
was just
you
I
would have
wasn't for
because
it.
it's even better. It's
is
so
good.
good.
Yeah, it's not better than Captain America. Slow down.
So
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Have
no.
you watched Captain America?
Yes.
The first Avenger?
Yeah.
Have
It's not
you watched
that good
Captain
anymore.
America?
It's a pretty good war movie.
It's not. Well, it's a good war movie, but it's not a good super.
Captain America's
cares?
arc is probably one of my favorites.
Wonder Woman. I think
Watching
was
the
a
first Captain
great
America made me
superhero.
realize that the whole idea they perpetuate at the end of the MCU that he was this goody two shoes guy is not really true. You can even see in the first Captain America, he's kind of disenfranchised with everything.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the thing that I've always enjoyed about Captain America was it actually was about the principles. It didn't matter what side you were on. He was going to stand up for the principles. He was an actual individual.
Well, I also got to think that he was disenfranchised because he went through an experimental process that clearly hurt a lot to get big muscles and become a superhero, and then all they did was make him go
And the
become
worst-
a stage performer for the military.
Yeah.
And the worst sacrifice, he can't get drunk.
Yeah.
He can't get drunk at all.
No. So when Bucky dies in the first one,
Yeah.
he tries to drink because he's grieving, and Peggy comes in and he just looks at her and goes, "I can't get drunk. My metabolism's too fast."
Wow.
Yeah.
So like he can't even numb himself
Never more
in sadness.
That's even more.
I think that
depressing.
whatever liquor Thor had in Avengers 2 probably could have done it.
Oh yeah.
That's still one of the funniest scenes with Stan Lee in it.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, quit your talk. Quit
I
your...
just recently watched an episode of Hell's Kitchen where Stan Lee was one of the celebrity guests,
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
like sitting at the
Oh
table.
my! Stop. Now we're into Marvel somehow.
But no, I'm
It always comes back to Marvel.
But no, really, and to your point where he's not a goody two shoes, I think that's 100% correct because I think that's the assumption that he's a goody two shoes. But the whole point was him going against orders to do the right thing because
Yeah.
they wanted him just to be a figurehead, and he said, "No, I'm capable of going out and helping people. I'm going to go do it."
And then he
Like,
goes and rescues pretty much every prisoner of war ever.
This is why
Exactly.
DC.
And in conclusion, Wonder Woman 1984 new trailer looks okay. Moving on.
But we didn't even talk about the things. All we did was try to say we talked about this film.
And we
by
did a
talking
great
about
job,
Captain
champion.
America.
Let's go. Suicide Squad looks okay. I'm actually kind of excited for it. James Gunn is my hero. They tried to cancel him, but he just couldn't be canceled because he is a force of nature. And now he's brought on his best friends, Sean Gunn and Michael Rooker, to be in his brand new hit, not Guardians of the Galaxy film, Suicide Squad 2, but not the second one somehow. It's got more new people in it, but also some of the old ones.
I'm waiting.
You know,
Here it is.
If I had any dreams of this, like in the future, this podcast would be nice. Like, oh man, maybe I'll get invited to DC headquarters. You have to look at everything. Then I'm going to listen back on this episode and just cry.
Why?
Just cry because it's like I'm never.
Tell me that wasn't an apt
I
description.
am never going to be taken seriously by anybody.
Why?
No,
what
no.
do you-
The thing is that they'll invite you because they'll say, "Listen, you went toe to toe with two people that vehemently hate DC.
Slow down. Hold on.
One person
Don't
that
put words in
vehemently
my
hates
mouth.
DC."
I put words in my mouth.
There are so
not
many
you.
guys. There's so many people that have covered the DC fandom, and somehow we were the worst
Yeah.
at it. Somehow,
You
And
haven't
all
caught
those-
on that that's the
and
idea.
some of those people hated the DC fandom event, and we did it work. We're making.
No, you,
What did you think of Suicide Squad, Ryan?
It's really funny.
There's a lot of people.
I like Nathan Fillion's.
I do too.
I look
TDK.
TDK, but he's definitely arm fall off, man.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna throw his. See, I kind of think I can see a joke. Captain Boomerang's gonna run out of boomerangs, at one point. And Nathan Fillion's going to hand him one of his arms. He's going to throw it like a boomerang.
Does he regrow his arms or do he has to reattach
No,
them?
he has to reattach them in the comics. So I'm pretty sure it's going to have, like, he's going to throw the boomerang, catch it back, and put it back on Nathan's arm.
What kind of power up is that?
Well, that's the point of Suicide Squad is they are the joke with the Suicide Squad is they are the worst heroes you could. They're the worst villains to become the worst heroes they possibly could.
Except Idris Elba, who's like Deadshot too.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but there's Polka Dot Man.
Yeah,
Polka Dot Man.
Who's been in Marvel before?
Yeah, it was. God, don't stop. don't bring us back to there.
Me now.
Polka Dot Man.
Having a good time.
You want to know what his
Having
powers
a good
are?
time.
No, I'll agree with you. The James Gunn Suicide Squad looks a lot better, and it definitely looks like in again like the what was the other trailer that I was talking about? Like the
Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go. Like there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky.
I love how Ryan complied for half a second to appease.
Next line, 200 degrees. That's why they call me
Mr. Fahrenheit.
I'm traveling at the speed of light.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go back to this.
All right. Now that we've finished our tangent.
That's it. Suicide Squad looks good, guys.
I thought we were going to talk about it a lot more.
Yeah, I thought we were too. But
Who are the heroes?
We're not going to do that. It's Polka Dot Boy.
Yep.
He's there.
Captain Boomerang's back.
Captain Boomerang's
Who's back? It's Captain Boomerang,
Harley Quinn, Rick Flag, and Amanda Waller.
She's not really.
Yeah, but she's
villain.
back. I mean,
Who?
The leader.
Technically, she
the
is.
chick who puts it all together.
She technically is a villain.
And then they got everyone else.
Yeah,
They said, who else wants to be in a superhero movie?
They got every bad villain. Like James Gunn, he had to do some research.
Sean Gunn as the Weasel.
The Weasel, yeah. The Rat Catcher 2, the sequel to the Rat Catcher, which no one.
The girl from Predators.
Yeah, the girl from Predators
is someone.
Peter Capaldi
is the Thinker.
Yeah, the Thinker.
John Cena is Peacemaker.
Yeah, I guess, why don't I just say it? The Captain America of DC, who, well, kind of the worst Captain America of DC, the one that believes that the only way that we can have peace is if we just kill everybody.
We've heard that story before.
Yeah, and
there's
others.
A big purple guy that said something like that.
Oh, King Shark.
Yeah, King Shark's in it, which a lot of those he's not going to die. That's the thing about the Suicide Squad. Most of these characters. Yeah, most of these characters I can see dying.
Oh yeah,
like, there's not a character that you can be like, yeah, these definitely.
There's
safe.
the Javelin dude.
The Javelin, that's definitely like that one video we were watching said is definitely the Slipknot. Yeah. He's there to die.
Yep.
Nathan Fillion's character might have a chance.
Weasel's not going to last very long.
Really funny. Yeah, maybe there's a joke there where some of those characters will stay.
It's James Gunn though. I'm excited. I believe in him.
To be honest with you, I could see where James Gunn would spend a ton of time bringing in the Javelin like he was going to be a huge part of the movie and then killing him off immediately just to be the complete opposite of Ripcord where it was like, oh, hey, this guy's here to die immediately, and then he goes.
You mean Slipknot.
Or Slipknot.
Yeah.
You could tell from the moment they introduced him.
Yeah.
Because in that movie, they gave all the other characters these big introductions, and then the guy steps out of a car. Oh, that's Slipknot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And you know he's going to die in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, because they have to show off their head exploding.
It'd be great if he did something like that where he gave him all this extra time and kills him off immediately, or they give him no time and he's the only one that makes it out of the new characters.
This movie building up to it, like I can see James Gunn taking a page from Marvel's movies where the trailers are going to be different scenes that don't actually happen, and what really happens. Like, we'll all be trying to guess who's going to die by the end of it. And by the end, it'll be the one character that none of us expected to survive. Mm-hmm. Like, it will be the Javelin. It'll be the one just standing there like, I made it. And then he'll die. Okay, but I'm excited to see this. It comes out in 2021, August 2021. So about a year.
We got a year.
Now.
I'm excited. I am excited.
Guys. We always do quizzes.
We do.
That's our
but this one's better.
This one's...
How are we doing this one? Are we each going to make our own, or are we...
Yeah, so I'm going to do one for each. So I'll start with Zach.
Okay.
Zach will follow the questions and pick what he wants. And then we'll move to you, Matt. And then we'll move to me, if anyone cares. So this is one where it says, the quiz, which DC character are you really?
Okay.
Let's pray for Javelin.
I guess so.
All right, so...
Zach is first.
Yeah. So Zach, your first selection is to select a weapon. Would you rather have lightning come out of your hands, a javelin, or a boomerang, or a lasso?
Honestly, I'm going to pick the javelin because it looks like the best one. And I also don't feel like being Emperor Palpatine.
Okay. You run into two young hooligans fighting in the street. What is this, from the 50s? What do you do? I appeal to the friendship I know lurks underneath. I jump in and break it up. I try to talk through it with them. I beat them up and leave them on the police station's doorstep, Spider-Man. I charm them and disarm them. Which one would you do?
Yeah, would you charm them and cut off their arms?
Is this still me or are we rotating?
No, it's still you.
Oh.
Do you want to do it that way? Instead, we all make that one.
We make one amalgamation with a hero.
one
Yeah.
choice.
Okay. Well, Matt, then you pick this
Well,
one.
what shouldn't we all discuss the merit of it?
I mean, yeah, okay.
Okay, merits
What
of
you
each
got?
ones. I think we beat them up.
You think we beat them up?
We beat them up.
Why?
There's no option to kill them because they. I mean.
Oh, so you're looking for the anti-hero thing.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to see for us to charm them
And cut off their
disarm
arms.
them. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, it didn't
Technically,
say,
how you read disarm, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they didn't say they had weapons. So what exactly are you disarming?
Cutting off their arms.
That's
And,
fair.
and
That's a
define
fair
charm.
point. I mean,
Like,
How-
are we coming up like hey,
spells?
big fellas?
I mean, our charisma is through the roof.
Yeah.
I like the last two.
So
Appealing to them sounds like it'll take too long.
Okay, let's beat them up. Leave them
Okay,
on the PlayStation.
perfect.
Store. Okay, what superpower would you most like to have? Oh, this is a good one for me.
Super strength, super speed, some kind of animal power, or weather or energy powers.
So the thing is with the some kind of animal power is that randomized because
Like-
there's a lot of animals that I don't want to
And
be like.
There aren't many animals known for having superpowers.
No,
I mean, you could run as
I
fast
feel
as a
like
cheetah.
energy powers because what I could do is I could be like living laser and all my
Yeah.
body is just a laser and there's
Yeah.
nothing left of me.
Energy powers, I feel like, is the objective correct answer for this question.
Yeah,
Like, how do you pick anything else?
I'm gonna go weather. Well, but super strength, I could beat up Joe Rogan. But with lasers,
Yeah,
I could do the same
exactly.
things.
I don't know.
Yes.
Could
Yeah.
you?
What
Well,
fuels
let's
your
hope.
passion for superheroing?
Zach?
A
What is
desire
it?
for justice. I know what it's like to be hurt, and I don't want others to go through it. Aw. Anger and vengeance. A desire to protect those weaker than myself, and I want the best for other people. You know which one I'm picking.
I'm going with anger and vengeance
Yep.
because I have been an
am
angry
vengeance.
60-year-old man for the last month, and I need a vacation.
Have I ever told you guys about what superpower I want?
No, what superpower do you want?
If I could have any superpower in the world, could you guess what I would want?
Super speed, because there's so
No.
many different things you can do with it.
Ryan might have a chance at this. I don't know if you will, though.
I'm trying to think of all the other superpowers that would really be fit something that you would want because it can't be super strength because you don't care about being stronger than everybody.
Nope.
See, weirdly enough, like what comes to me is that you would want the superpower of being super hilarious.
No.
Like you would always want to be funny. What is it?
I want the power of inception. I want to be able to put thoughts in people's heads and make them think they thought it.
Oh, like
So what
I heard a rumor that and then
Kind of. But no, what I want to, kind of, yeah. What I want to do is like, the thing that made me think of it is being in traffic. If you get cut off, you want to sit there and like yell and scream at that person. I don't want to do that. I want to incept in their heads that they're a terrible person. I want them to think in their heart of hearts that for what they've just done, they're terrible. Because no matter what I say to them, they're going to think I'm a jerk. But if they think they're a jerk, they're not going to do it again.
See, I don't.
That's the power
I
I
don't want
want.
you to have that power because I'm afraid of what you would do
terrifying.
to us.
Oh, I would abuse the power, I'm sure. But that's the power I want.
That would definitely be a villain.
I don't have to demand anything from everyone. I just incept into their heads that they want to give me something.
All right.
What are you hiding?
So who? I guess you.
I
this
picked
is
that.
you next. What?
Okay.
What are you hiding? My dark past, my pain, my identity, my strength, my inner thoughts and feelings.
I don't
Well,
care. I'll hide any of those.
I was gonna say my inner
Where's
thoughts
all
and
of the
feelings
above?
are
I already
probably
hide
the
all
most
those.
accurate.
Where's all my what?
I'll say my inner thoughts and feelings are probably the most accurate for all of us.
But I'm hiding those anyway.
You guys have no idea what goes on in this dark mind.
That's the whole argument that like everyone's like, I can't believe this person would kill someone. That's bull crap.
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
see every single one of us going to a children's hospital and burning it down.
Excuse
Like,
me?
I can see that.
I wouldn't do that.
I
want to go on
you
record.
wouldn't do it, but I can imagine you doing it.
What
Like,
what are the circumstances of this? And two, why a child's hospital?
Yeah.
because that's just the
Why not a regular hospital?
My dark past. Let's
Sure.
go. Your boss tells
I'm a little
you,
concerned about that.
Your boss tells you Your boss tells you you have to work on a group project. How do you feel? Not a fan. I do not play well with others. I'm happy with it. I try to take on the leadership role. That's definitely Matt. I love it. People are my favorite. It's a little hard for me to be open with other people, but I'll try. Oddly enough, that's Matt too sometimes. Whatever the boss says, man.
Boss man says. Oh, the very, very, very top one, whatever that was.
Yeah, I'm
not a fan. I do not play with others.
So we're like Batman.
Oh, we got to continue the quiz? How many pages are there? Wait. Huh?
What? Olivia.
It just brought us.
We are the superhero Olivia James.
I guess so. Scroll back to the bottom.
Is that what that was?
I thought we just picked. Huh? It just took us to the top.
Let's say click it again, see if it didn't. Yeah,
there we go.
It just didn't load right.
Okay, well
we gotta run through these quicker.
I already trust this website. Do you prefer to think a situation through carefully or act immediately?
Act.
Yep, act. I don't even care what the other ones are.
Okay.
Let's just answer these without looking at the options and see which one option is closest.
Are people essentially evil or essentially good?
Somewhere in between.
Yep.
All right. Someone rubs you the wrong way and you get angry. How do you
Kill them.
behave?
Attack.
Joke to
Attack.
cover up. There is no attack. I explain. I storm off. I sulk. Joke.
I guess I sulk is close enough. No, wait, no. I charm them in being nicer. We could spin that as we use our powers to make them nicer.
Okay.
What is your best friend like?
Be careful how you answer this.
Definitely my dog.
Oh yeah, definitely the dog.
Okay. Well.
What upsets you the fastest?
Bullies hurting people that those love. Evil walking free.
Injustice and violence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only when it's our injustice and
What were your
violence.
parents like?
Very strong and
dead.
powerful. They can be hard to live up to.
Oh man.
Dead.
Hateful. That's not on here.
Why is dead not an answer?
Oh, all right. We're going with Ryan's choice. What was it?
I don't remember. They had
A tumultuous relationship. It was
very
very hard
hard
for
for
me.
me.
okay.
Last question. How would you rate this quiz? It
Not
was
great.
not great. Okay. Show us our results.
Watch the not great is how
Hold
I
tight.
get a
It's
10.
working against magic. It's
And the
taking
pop
its time.
culture unboxed team is
The Flash?
We didn't even say we wanted super speed. That's
Yeah.
Oh, we can see other people's comments.
No, wait. Scroll back up. What did it say about us?
All right. You are the Flash. You move quickly in every sense of the word. You are flirtatious, fun, adventurous, and never liking to feel tied down or bored. Sometimes this can come across as immature or wow, this is actually
Impetuous.
pretty accurate to all of us. But you have a strong sense of loyalty and duty underneath this.
I feel like we were going for something more aggressive.
Yeah, we definitely picked a lot more aggressive.
I'm pretty sure this just pulled a random image from the internet.
I think it
and
did.
Just stole our
I really
identity.
think it just pulled a random character.
Our identities just got stolen, guys. Green Lantern, I want that.
So what you should do is you should
Well,
go
that was
back
a good quiz and all,
and
but
then reset it.
This quiz sucked.
yeah, it
It
did. It did. That was a waste of our time,
We're
and that was a
going
waste of everyone's time.
I'm
because
sorry.
this is about the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So we thank you all for listening. Be sure to check us out on social media. Anywhere you can find social media, you can find Pop Culture Unboxing, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can also find me on there at MattRossVO. And what I should have said first was that you need to tell your friends about us. It is a demand, not a request. It helps us grow.
Yeah, come on, help us grow. Help me.
And
grow.
where are you?
Red Steak Ryan at everything, like Instagram, Twitters, I think Facebook. I don't know.
Okay, Zach.
I'm at little_leaf LIEF, and I will tweet as soon as somebody adds me because still no one has.
My
done
dad
it.
thought about doing it, but then realized he didn't have a Twitter.
That just seems like your dad.
Bye, everyone.
Have fun.
Bye.